Behind me is the Northwestern University women's lacrosse team. They've won 4 NCAA championships in a row, and heading into 2009 are very favored to win a 5th, mostly because of the innovative approach taken by the team's head coach.
I think that, that's one of the things that I really strive to be all the time, not just at one point in my career, my coaching career, but all the time, every day. I try to be an innovator. I try to come up with new things that are gonna change the game, change our team, whatever I can do to come up with new ideas and keep it fresh for not only my team but for myself as well.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the first year we saw lots of balls flying a lot faster than we were throwing them. But Kelly was always, absolute top of the game. She would peg balls at us sometimes. Kelly's incredibly inventive, incredibly creative when it comes to knowing about sports, and she's, basically the best in the game in kind of every sense of the word, and therefore she's able to kind of transcend the actual rules of the game and what has happened for the past forever, pretty much, and really take it to a whole new level. So yeah, that was really exciting to be part of, and it's even more now so watching what they've accomplished since I graduated and how much they've taken this game to a new level. Every single year they keep pushing it with new ways, new things. The things she thinks of are just, I'm so impressed,
Amonte-Hiller, a 4-time All-American at the University of Maryland, has built the Northwestern team in her own image, with plenty of speed. But what she has also done is that she has refined the skills so that every draw, every catch, every check, every shot is executed to perfection. At the same time, however, she has created a very welcoming culture for the rest of her players.
Definitely. I think Kelly is definitely an advocate for positive reinforcement. I don't think it's very beneficial to yell at somebody for making mistakes, and I think she realises, she's played college lacrosse, she's been there, and she realises people make mistakes, and it kind of matters what you do after the mistake that matters, and that's what she stresses to us, and she's definitely very positive and wants us to have fun because, our team's going to be excited to play if they're having fun in practice and in games, and that's just what Kelly instills in all of us, and we really believe everything that she tells us.
Basically, from the beginning, Kelly told us her vision was to win a national championship in 4 years, and from there she got people who believed in her vision, and she had us every day kind of continue to affirm ourselves and believe in ourselves, and she's an amazing coach, basically, in fundamentals, and then off the field and just motivating you and giving you a lot of confidence in yourself.
I came from a school where I had 3 middle-aged men coaches, and their tactic, I love them, but it was more intense, aggressive tactic, and it's easy to build your confidence with her because she's always the first to point out, the good things you do, and when you do something that you would, be really hard on yourself for, she puts a positive twist on it and lets you learn from it instead of just getting down about it and digging yourself a deeper hole. So.
Amonte-Hiller's emphasis on positive coaching as well as regular visits with sports psychologists has turned Northwestern into a team that completely trusts each other. Notice this 5-way passing play which leads to a goal. Part of the evolution of lacrosse is innovation and equipment, and when it comes to Northwestern, it can be said that Kelly Amonte has a pretty good head for business. As was the case during the University of Maryland's run of championships, Northwestern has its own equipment innovation, in this case, a head developed by Kelly Amonte-Hiller.
All my years with lacrosse, I just tried to think of some of the good things that I liked in sticks, and I had previously worked for Brian when I got out of college, so I had some knowledge with what worked, what didn't, and just tried to work with the designers at Warrior at the time, and they really came up, with the combination of us working together, we really came up with a good fit.
Northwestern has done something, however, that very few other athletic teams have ever done. Find something beyond itself as motivation. Jaclyn Murphy, the 14-year-old who's at the center of this huddle, was diagnosed with a brain tumor at the age of 10. She was adopted by the Northwestern University women's lacrosse team a few years ago and serves as a powerful motivational symbol to the team.
We got connected with Jaclyn through some friends, and we were just in awe of her story and her struggles and how hard she was working just to stay healthy. And I think it's inspired our girls to spread that message and get as many kids involved in the foundation and as many teams involved as possible. And it's just such a rewarding thing to see, a young girl or boy fighting for their life, and you're just trying to help them and kind of support them and be a backbone for them.
It was more than a cause, even just a person. It became playing for Jaclyn, and the inspiration that she provided to us was being able to see this little girl who was 10 years old, 9 years old at the time, and basically just see her story and her struggle, and to see how much hope and joy she brought to every single day just made us realize how much we take for granted. And therefore, just, winning a game, that's not as hard as, going through cancer and at all. So it was, meeting Jaclyn was incredibly important to our team, and I really think that our success is really attributed to that connection.
I mean, it's just another dynamic of our team. She's an amazing girl, an amazing inspiration to see everything that she's gone through and survived, and the way she started this program and has helped it grow so much. It's such an inspiration out on the field, and it's an inspiration to go out in your community and do what you can to raise awareness for pediatric brain tumor awareness or something else that you care about. And that's something that I've really learned coming here, is that the game, it's not all about lacrosse on our team. It's a huge part of it is that community outreach, and Friends of Jaclyn is, I think that's bigger than anything that our team does. National championships, that's awesome, but to start something like this is amazing.
All these factors make it easy to see why Northwestern is favored to win a 5th straight championship in 2009. And quite possibly, with a recruiting class which could be the best in 11 years, the streak could continue well into the next decade. For topofthecircle.com, this is Al Matei in Washington, D.C.